Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a first impression of the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Cushion Foundation. Now this just came out not too long ago and I picked it up a couple of weeks ago, so I have yet to actually try it out. I wanted to do a first impression with you guys. I did swatch it and I'm not really sure if this is going to be my color, so we are going to see. So the drugstore has actually been stepping up their game and they've been bringing out a lot of new products for 2016, and this is just one out of many new products. So this is what the package looks like, and it's really nice. It's plastic. It's like a white bottom with like a rose gold top. So it opens like this, and it has on one side, it does have a mirror so you can bring it with you, and it's all plastic, so it's very travel friendly. Now it has a little container over here, and you push this up, and this is where the product actually is. Now, this is a cushion foundation. I have never tested out a cushion foundation before, ever. So this is a sponge, and it's actually drenched in foundation. So if you feel it, it's really like weird. When I first picked this up, I wasn't sure if this was the foundation itself, and then the more you use it, the more it would go down, or if it was actually a sponge, and it is a sponge. So it comes with a little white sponge, and you're supposed to just like tap it in and then like apply it to your face. So we are going to see how that works. I'm not sure how this is going to work with like a beauty blender or any other foundation brushes, but I'm going to use the sponge that comes with it just because they recommend it, and we will see how this builds up. So I'm going to see if this is like full coverage, if this is medium to full coverage. We are going to see together. I'm going to use the Stella One Step Corrector, and that's just because I have a little redness to my face, as you guys can tell. This is a really good corrector for redness. As you guys can tell, I love this stuff. So I'm like almost out of it. I have to pick up a new one. So I'm going to prime one side of my face, and I'm not going to prime the other side, and then I'm going to use the sponge that they tell me to use, and I'm going to pat, tap, and that's what they say, like pat and tap. Okay. Ooh, let that settle in for a minute. So I'm going to tap and then tap on my face. So we will see. I have freckles, if you guys know, if you're new to my channel, hello. And I have freckles, so I like to cover them up. We're just gonna tap. Okay, so this might be a little off, especially that I did not tan, but we're just going to work with it anyway. This is definitely not my color. Okay, so even with the second coat, I can still see my freckles. I'm going to do a third coat, but I'm going to do this side now because I just look a little crazy right now. I haven't done one of these videos for you guys in forever. So I'm really happy to actually do another first impression with a foundation, because I don't think I've done one in like months. Now, it's going on pretty smoothly, and I like how it's going on. I like the feel of it. I don't even feel like I have anything on my face. It's just a little awkward with this between like my eyebrows and my nose. So I'm not really feeling that. This is like the third time I'm going over this side. It's like really difficult to do like near your nose. Okay, so that's 3 coats on both sides. It is a little difficult for me to use this sponge to get underneath my eyes, near my nose, my upper lip, and in between my eyebrows. So that is not really a practical thing for me. I do like how it did apply though. It is not my color, of course. I think if I tanned, it still would be a little bit off, so I would definitely have to get a different color. So it also did not cover up all my freckles. Like over here, I could still see them. So it is buildable, but I would not say it's completely full coverage even after 3 coats. But I feel like there is nothing on my face as of right now. It is drying still, so I don't want to touch my face, but it doesn't feel sticky. The side that I did prime, I see less pores here, and I see a little bit more over here. So the primer definitely helps. So if you can use a primer, always good. Do see like little fine lines over here. They are coming out a tad bit. It is a little more moisturizing. It is a little more illuminizing. So it is a little more dewier. I definitely see that. If you have really dry skin, this is probably going to be like your best friend. Do want to mention it doesn't cover up everything. Like my freckles, you guys already know that doesn't cover it up even after 3 coats, but I would not go over 3 coats because even though I don't really feel it right now, I think after 3 coats, it's just going to be like way too much, you know? It's not covering up the breakouts, and I still see them. In fact, it's actually shining right through. But that might just be because it is more of a dewy kind of luminizing foundation compared to like a regular foundation. I'm going to come back in a couple of hours. I'm going to see how it holds up, if I notice any difference, and I will definitely let you guys know, and I'll update you. And I'm going to put more makeup on my face. Like I'm going to put some blush and everything, but I don't look a little weird right now. So yeah, I will definitely update you, so stay tuned. See you in a little bit. Hi guys. Okay, so I am back for an update. It's gonna be like my one and only update because, you know, usually things don't really happen like after 6 hours. So it's been 6 hours since my last, well, since I filmed the beginning of this. I do notice a difference between both sides though. The side that I primed versus the side that I did not prime. There is definitely a little bit of a difference, and mostly it's like this side looks a lot more luminizing, more brightening, more just like put together compared to this side. This side looks like it's a little more drier. I see my pores a lot more and they're a lot bigger. And they just seem very, very dry compared to this side. Also noticed when I was doing the rest of my face, the products did go on pretty smoothly and didn't move the foundation in any way. Except I felt like it was a lot easier with the side that was primed compared to the side that wasn't primed. So you guys should use primer. So this is definitely buildable. I would say don't go more than like 3 coats, otherwise you're gonna just get really like oxidizing to your face and it might just feel like a little too much. Even with the 3 coats, it's not full on coverage. You could still see like my imperfections. I can still see my freckles. I can see like little breakouts I have on my face. And of course like the little fine lines up here. So it's not like a perfect foundation, of course, but it's doing a pretty good job. I feel like there's nothing on my face at all. So we're in winter by me, so I don't know how this is going to hold up in the summertime in the really, really hot heat, except we are inside, so we have our heat pretty high, and it's been pretty nice. Like it's been holding up. So that being said, really like this foundation. It is really good for a drugstore foundation, and it does give that dewy luminosity to it. If you have dry skin, I feel like you're gonna love this. If you have combination skin, I feel like you're gonna love this. I don't know in the beginning if I told you how much this retailed for. This is $16.99 at Ulta. That's where I purchased mine from. But if you have like the $3.50 off or like the 20% or something, you could use that and it'll be a little cheaper. I do feel like it is a little more expensive for a drugstore brand. After taxes and everything, it's almost a $20 foundation from a drugstore. So I think it is a little more pricey, but I feel like you are paying for what you get, and it is really, really nice foundation. It holds up throughout the day. I do really enjoy this foundation even at the $16.99 price mark. It is a really good for a drugstore brand. It does luminize your face. You get that like luminosity, dewy, natural look on your face. I don't feel like I have a foundation on my face like this whole time. I actually forgot I put foundation on. It is like a second skin, but like better. I don't mind that it's not a full-on, full coverage foundation because I could always mix it with something else, so that's not a big deal for me. I'm not crazy about this sponge though, okay? So I'm gonna let you guys know, not crazy about the sponge. As you see, that's from like one application. I feel like over time this is gonna get like really, really dirty. All in all, I really do love this foundation. So I hope you guys did enjoy this first impression. I'm so happy to do one for you. I haven't done one for you guys in, I believe, like months, and I mean months. So I'm really happy to do this for you guys again, and I'm going to do a lot more first impression for foundations, but I don't want to like bombard you with just like first impression, first impression, first impression. So I'm going to try to spread it out a little bit, but I do have a couple more already lined up that I really want to try out, and I have purchased already and I haven't used. So just bear with me. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, please don't forget to subscribe and give me a thumbs up. And I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.